And a good afternoon or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wanjala here. You can call me Dr. Wanjala, Silas. For those who don't know me, and for those who are new here, a beautiful day. Siku nzuri. I just love the microphone, and every day on the microphone is a day to have a chit chat with you. Is a day to talk. Because my people, we are here for one another. And you have to talk, eh? Ni kuongea tutoke ama nini? Ongea kutoke. So unasemanga ongea kitoke. So mimi naye nimekuja kuongea initoke. How many of you remember your childhood experiences? Najua saizi mmeinua mikono. Hizo classroom wenye mlikuwa mmeinua mikono, mnachangamka. Hata mimi nakuja kuambia about my childhood experience. Just kidogo. So apparently, those of us who come from the village, deep, unajua kuna watu shima lavandu, shima hoho siapo. Hoho zote hizo zote. So mimi nimetoka part of hiyo. So it was called huko deep in, it's called Kapomboi, Katuke village. Kule Trans Nzoia County. By the way, you should visit Trans Nzoia County because it's an amazing county. Our governor is Natembea. He walks around so well. And the Tawe movement is taking shape. So during this one time in Kitale, December, like October, November, December season, where we have people harvesting maize. So they harvest maize, so you go and do some work in the shamba. You're paid when you harvest like one sack full, it's like 30 bob or 40 bob. And imagine we used to be so happy about this harvesting season, because when you're a child, like I'm looking forward to this season because I can get my own money, like 30 bob, 40 bob. So if I can do like 4 sacks or 5, it's 150. Them days, like I'm not a millennial, but them days, those of us from the village, if we do that, 150 is quite an amount. You can buy something for yourself, you can enjoy yourself at least. You can even get a credit, and that credit can help you, like you can text your friend Xaxa. You used to text Xaxa, the XB, you call them the Hoi movement. So there's this time we went to a farm, we did all the work that we're supposed to do, the harvesting the maize and all that. And then, after you've harvested the maize, in the afternoon. So after the maize has been transported now from the farm, now people have to go back and pick maize again. We used to call it mokoto in our village. That's a village chronicles. And ask anybody from Kitale, I know they know this. So we used to call it mokoto. So apparently we had to go back to that farm so that we can pick maize again so as to sell tomorrow. So there's these 2 kg, we call them gorogoros. So these 2 kg stuff, whereby that one, if you have one, it's like 50 bob. If you have like 3, that's 150. So we really wanted that money so badly because it was December season. And December season was a time to shine. We wanted to shine really, because when I used to wear those suits that kids used to wear, and when they meet their friends, they'd be like, "Hey, it's a Christmas. Why don't you have a Christmas clothes?" So we wanted to have Christmas clothes too. So apparently this one day we showed up in a farm, whereby we started picking maize. He started picking maize like the way it's in the Bible, picking maize here and there. And so we didn't realize that it was a trap. So apparently this owner of a farm had put very strategic soldiers or strategic guards. So that when people come and they start picking the maize, they leave them to continue picking the maize until they have like almost half sack full. And then afterwards, they're being chased. And wananyang'anywa hizo mahindi zao. So this happened to us one day. My friend, I've never run like that. I thought I was not a runner until that day happened. And apparently, I had a half sack full of maize, and it was snatched from me. So this person, I've not healed from that, by the way. You should not be taking those things from people, because it's no good. Because that day I could have missed the Christmas. So thank God I got some money to kupata Christmas. But anyway, you picked some maize from me. So these people chased us a lot, man. I tried to run, but my strong legs could not make it. I could not sustain the race. And apparently my sack of maize was picked. And I was like, guys, it meant a lot to me that time. And then I realized, that's fast forward how many years later, like 10, 15, 20 years, 15 years later, now a grown up. Does that experience matter anymore? I really loved it because I enjoyed it. It was my childhood, man. Your childhood, you enjoy things you did in your childhood. You really enjoyed them. That experience of picking maize and selling it and to buy Christmas clothes, they really enjoyed it. But now adulthood is coming with different experience, guys. And this different experience is what? Like you have to work. Real work. You have to show up every day. Wake up 7 a.m. Oh, not 7 a.m. People wake up at 7 a.m. 5 a.m., 4 a.m. to show up at work and to make sure that you are at your best every day. This is the new reality. My friend, usipojituma utabaki wapi? Usipojituma utakuwa unashangaa basi. Wewe ndio utakuwa unaita watu ati nyinyi Illuminati. Ati pesa umepata ni za Illuminati. But apparently ni juu hauja work hard. Stories zako from before. Stories zenye ulikuwa nazo from ukiwa childhood zinafaa zikumotivate. Kama mimi hiyo story yangu ya the fact that nilikuwa in the village and I used to pick maize so that I can buy Christmas clothes. Imeni motivate. Sijasema kuwa kama mimi, but wewe kuwa kama wewe. Imeni motivate nifike this far. I also want you, my guys. Ukuwe motivated to an extent that ukikumbuka story yako inakupropel to wake up in the morning at even not necessarily 3 a.m. 4, 5, 6 a.m. to go to that work, to work hard, to be innovative, to be creative so that you can create wealth or rather get wealth and make sure that your family is comfortable and you will live a life that glorifies God because apparently our whole purpose is to glorify God. So my people, brief as it is, that's my story. Story kidogo to your childhood, but hope next time to story ingine. So thank you so much. Wanjala on the beat. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. See you next time in the next episode because it's episodic. Oh my.